So in this lesson we are going to display categories and the number of films in each category as long as the language of the film is English. So that's going to be the query that we are going to build, and we are going to use the joins, right? The result should come back something like this. We should have a name of the category and the film count. Okay, so let's have a look. So if we look at the ERD diagram here, we've got a relationship between category and film through the film category, and then from film to the language. So I'm thinking that we can basically do a left join from the category with the film, then we will do an inner join between film category and film, and then from film and language we'll do the inner join, and that's how we are going to get the results back. Okay, so let's start writing the query. We will say, in fact, let's just do a pseudo query first, right? So it will make it a bit easier for us. So from category to the film category. So category will have, well, we will define the left join from category to the film category. Okay, then from the film category we will do the inner join to film table, right? And then the film table will also have an inner join with, well, it will be having an inner join relationship with the language. Okay, language table. Right. So that's kind of the pseudocode. Okay, so let's start writing the query. So select, and we are interested in cat, so I'll call it cat, the category name, and we'll have to get the count of the film ID, so I'm going to call it F for film, right, from the category table as cat. Okay, then we will do the left join, and the left join is going to be on film category. Okay, and we will alias it as FC. Okay, and the left join is going to be on category dot category ID, where that's equal to FC dot category ID. Okay, so the left join is now done. Then we are going to do the inner join, so I can just write the join, and we will connect film, I will say as F, on FC, the film category, film ID is equal to F dot film ID. Then we will do again another join, right? Oops. And this time we will connect the language, and we will call it as lang. Okay, and that will be on the F dot language ID is equal to lang dot language ID. So that means we've now done all the relationships. Now we just need to specify where lang dot name is equal to English, right? And then we will group by the category name. Okay, and we will order it by film count. Oops. In fact, we forgot that this would come back as a film count, right? So group by film count. Great. And we will order it but in descending order. Okay, so if I were to run this query now, we've got sport and foreign, all the categories that we need in descending order. Okay, that's what we wanted. So let's copy the query and bring it over to the editor, and I'm just going to comment that out. Okay, and let's just do a bit of a indentation so it's easy to read. So that's the query. Okay, so let's initialize the DB, and we will say initialize the query for us. Okay, then we will say select the columns for us. So the columns that we are interested in are category name, and now we need to count the film ID, right, and alias it as film count. So a perfect place to pass in a raw query, right? And here we will say count the film ID, and as film count. Okay, yep, from the category table as cat. Then we will do the left join, and it will be the film category, right? Then we will pass, okay, so we will alias the film category as FC, where the category ID is equal to the film category and the category ID in the film category table, right? So it will be category ID there. Okay, so we've done the left join now. Then we will do the join, and we will join it with the film, which again we will alias as F, where the film category film ID is equal to the film ID itself in the film table, right? And we're looking for the last piece of the puzzle, which is language. So we'll say join language, and now we will just pass it a function, right? And the function, we have access to the join itself. Okay, and we will say join in fact it's join on, and here we just need to specify how we are joining it, how we are joining these two tables, right? So let's do, so we are basically wanting to join the film, right? So we're, well, join it on film ID is equal to lang, and I will specify that here. Right, so we're the join on the film ID in film is equal to the film ID in the lang, or the language table, where the name of the language is equal to English. That will be our query. Then we will order by, in fact first we will group them by, and we are grouping the results by the category name. And then we are ordering the results by film count, and that will be in the descending manner, right? And then we will get the results. Great. So now if I assign these results to films, or categories really, right? Oops. And let's see if we've got everything. So return categories. Okay, let's come to the browser, and we have an error. And the error is unknown column lang.filmid. So where have we got it wrong? Oh, here, right, okay. So basically, if you look here, we are not doing it correct. I mean, we are basically joining it on the film ID, but that's not the case, right? We need to join it on the category ID. Is it the category ID? Oh no, sorry, with the language ID. Okay, and as long as it's the same as the language ID in the language table, and I hope that should fix the problem, and it does. Great. And as usual, if you wanted to know what sort of a SQL is getting produced, right, you can just rather than getting the result, you will say whatever query that I've given you, just give me the SQL query, and that will give you the SQL query here. Okay, great. So I'll see you guys in the next lesson.